What is going on, all my Arcade One fans out there? So, if you haven't tried out the new Centipede yet, I'm still waiting on that control deck to come. As you can see, the blue just comes right off of there. I have put in numerous phone calls to Centipede to Arcade One Up with no luck. Not sure what's going on their end. So, Alexis, turn game room on. Alexa, turn game room on. That's how you know the game room's on. When you hear the pinball machine go on. And then all the other machines turn on. Yeah. Haha. The sounds of Arcade One-Up machines. What do you guys think? Alright, so the cool thing about Centipede here is in order for you to pick the game, there's no up and down arrow. All you do is use your mouse. Or not your trackball, I'm sorry. Not the mouse. This reminds me of a mouse back in the day. Now they just make them wirelessly. Before, back in the day, they used to have a ball and it would kind of roll around like this. So, but this is all. I've been trying to save this and not play this much. So that's why I haven't seen too much gameplay on this, but these graphics are dynamite killer. Can't wait till they come out with some other Mortal Kombat, just a couple other games as well. So, press A. Alrighty, so. I'll tell you what, this is kind of harder with the trackball, though. I'm not used to using a, oh, tough one there. Bam! Look at that. Clean house there. I mean, it's something that you definitely have to get used to if you're not used to using the trackball to be able to play this game. That's not, you know, if you're always used to using a joystick, and which I am. I mean, not a joystick, but I mean, I guess you could say that, a joystick. Let's see if we go back to home here. We'll go choose another game. I haven't really monkeyed around with all the games we got on here. So we're just going to go down the list of different games. It's kind of cool. It actually gives you the points down here at the bottom of the screen. 1 point, 300 points. But they almost cover up the points on the bottom of here, so you can't really see. So it does make it, I'm not too sure about this game. Let's go with this one. Press A. Press to continue and hold for 5 seconds. So some of you guys have been having some issues where you guys don't follow the directions, and some of the things I see the people playing the games kind of tells you what to do. So right here, you're going to hold down that number 1, and you're going to press for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty. Wow, what is all this? Alrighty. Wow. This is, I don't know if this controller, people have been saying they're having problems with the ball. I mean, I don't know, the ball seems to be pretty decent. You just gotta get used to it. I'm not used to playing video games with a ball, but I mean, it is something different. I guess you know, in like newer video games to make it even like kind of cooler. I mean, it is something that they could offer as kind of something unique and different, where they offer a trackball like that. You just missed. I was doing another game earlier, so let me try to see if I can get back to main menu or something here. Let's Oh, thanks, man. We'll keep the gameplay going. Oh. 900 points for the big spider, apparently. But then these things get out of control when you start getting more points because I'm not sure exactly what that was. Those. Oh, ran right into him. Oh, yeah, I'm working on the setup down there. So they kind of. Oh, I know my sign doesn't really justify the setup as to where I am. So, but I've only got 4 games though. So, how many you got, my friend? Timothy. What's up, Timothy? That's funny. I actually have a brother named Tim. I used to call him Timbo. Fuck. Oh, I'm sorry, no swearing. Jesus. Ah. Uh-oh, you got the 12 and 1. How old's Tim? How old are you, Tim? You got the 12 and 1. I'm a little bit probably older than you. I'm 38, Tim. Oh. Do you have the Sensor Gamer yourself, maybe? I was thinking about getting the Nintendo, geez, what the hell is it even called? The Nintendo, Switch. The Switch. But I was reading a lot of stuff, and a lot of people are saying it just randomly shuts down, or shuts off, or it just, like, goes bad. For $300, oh, snaps. 50. There you go. I feel young now. I'm glad to see you're out getting the video games going. I don't know why people are complaining about this trackball. I mean, that trackball feels like it's pretty good. What do you think about the trackball, Tim? Do you like the trackball? Oh. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I mean, Arcade went up. All these guys, I mean, even for somebody big like Nintendo, you would think that they would have that stuff under control, like with where they aren't having issues. So I guess it's just like a. I mean, everybody and anything in electronics these days, they just make everything so crappy. I guess you're just gonna run into that stuff. Yeah. It's unfortunately that stuff still happens with today's technology. People are like complaining about these balls. I mean... Oh, snaps. Yeah, I wasn't getting out of that one. That was crazy. When it rains, it pours, or whatever they say. Oh. Game over. So it happens.
Shoot the scuzz around!
Yeah, shoot the scuzz around, like he said. You can donate to the channel, Tim. Donate to Arcade 1-Up. Huh. Every penny helps. Oh. Anybody want to donate for another arcade machine? I want to get Rampage. Oh, so close. Do you have Rampage? I really want Rampage. Oh. Maybe I will play another game. Oops. Alright, we're about to play another game. Maybe. Liking it. What is this game? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. What in the heck is this? Right. Oh. I don't remember this game at all. Yeah. Well, this. Donkey Kong will eventually come out. I just don't know when. Somebody built the built like a mod cab on Arcade 1-Up mods or something like that. There's a couple Facebook pages if you take a look, and somebody built a nice like cabin. But let's switch it up here. Donate for Rampage. I'll donate when they come out with Donkey Kong. How about that? Notice, and on this one here, people were complaining about their ships. People were complaining that their ship wasn't red. My ship is red. haven't had too much time to play because of the control deck. I'm just waiting for it to ever come in so I don't ruin the game, but it comes off so easy. What is this? Oh, game over. That stupid thing captures you. We're gonna give it a shot again. Oh. Stage 2. Am I really ready for stage 2? Well, didn't answer that question. So, alright. We're just gonna kind of go down the track for now. This friggin' screen has like a rip in the screen. You can make it out right there. Pain in the butt.
India. Round 1.
I got him. This one's kind of loud. Let's not do that one. I could probably just turn off the volume. That would have worked for you guys, but wasn't really thinking. We'll try another game here. You guys can see all the different games. Give me a second. Alright, guys, what's going on out there?
Hey, score, mate!
Bam! That's how you do it. You clean house up that way. Are you kidding me? Am I excited? I can't wait. I grew up playing Mortal Kombat. And then the Captain America game. Oh, yeah. Oh! Wasn't quick enough with that controller there. Yeah, the Ninja Turtle. I've heard something about that. In one of the groups, like Facebook. Okay, I'll have to talk to you guys here for a sec because I can't do this both. Not playing for fun, I see. Yeah, I'm just playing around for fun. I'm not like a crazy gamer yet, but I have been doing some stuff, getting more into it now that they've came out with these arcade machines. It's amazing on the amount of money I've already dropped in my arcade room per se on machines and stuff since I've been getting into the whole arcade play thing now. So can't wait to see the new games that are going to be out. The Ninja Turtle games are going to be sweet. I just bought myself a new blog camera so I can blog better. I'm not sure on how to quite do this yet, but I went with the Nikon. It wasn't too expensive. Best Buy had an awesome deal on it, so I could not resist it. It was like an overstocked thing that they had, and they had like one Nikon 5300 left. So I'm going to be probably start vlogging with this thing. They gave it to me for basically a steal, for way below cost, and I weren't even making money off of selling it to me. And then they threw in the extended warranty for whatever reason. So hey, it's a Nikon 5300. I spent $200 on it, to be honest with you. They said it was an old camera. I looked it up. I didn't think it was that old. A Nikon 5300. They don't even make them this. Or yeah, it is a Nikon 5300. So I got one lens with it. This isn't the lens I bought. I bought a wide angle lens though. So the lens cost me more than the body of the camera. This is actually a pretty nice camera. It's got different scenes and it does a lot of different stuff. So I'm excited to see what this bad boy can do. Like I said, I spent more on the lens than the camera body itself. So can't wait to give this a shot. You know, doing some of those like vlogs that they do. Are you guys all vloggers? So, I mean, I'm not gonna find another one of these for $200. Even online, they were going for like $600. So this was like a manager special or something. They said. I was like, oh, okay, for a Nikon 5300, brand new in the box, and extended warranty for $200. I'll take it. It's got a nice built-in microphone on it, so it's got all the different scenes buttons on there. So This is like one that was kind of just like laying around there. So for $200 for a DSL camera, why not take it? So I bought the skin. I was looking online. I don't know, like, its manager messed up. I was looking online. They go for about $500 to $800 for these bad boys here. So somewhere along the line, somebody messed up, or he was just trying to get it out of the store to push a new product. I mean, that little box wasn't taking up any more room. So, but sometimes some of the stores want me to do the craziest stuff. So, but let's let me check out my pinball machine here. I was doing some gaming earlier. I got this bad boy here. I mean, if they start really doing it up, Tron. I've always been a fan of the Tron movie. So for them to come out with like Tron stuff, would be awesome. The Simpsons. I don't know if you remember the old Terminator. They had the old gun. And it had the red button that would shoot out the grenades. You would hold the gun while you shot it. And it had the red button on the top. Not sure on how old some of you guys are on here, but that game was always a classic. I used to go to the flea market on a Saturday, Sunday, enjoy a hot dog, free popcorn, and they had that game there. The car game that you would drive with the wheel at Pizza Hut. I don't know if anybody ever remembers that, but I don't know if that's too much for arcade one to do. You step on the wheel, and you would kind of drive the car. It'd come out of this pickup or U-Haul thing. Yeah, Judgment Day. That game would be cool to recreate. The Bart Simpsons, Ninja Turtle, and also the Judgment Day, like I said. What's the game? Hydro Thunder? I used to play Hydro Thunder. I'm not sure if that's more of a newer game or the game with the red car, and then you would shoot out like bullets. That was another game that I played. Guess we'll talk some gaming here. Cruising USA or something. Some cheesy game like that. That was kind of cool. I did hear that they might come out with a Alexa, turn off game room. I did hear that they might come out with a pinball machines, which I think would be a lot more easier for them. It's just one machine basically. It's really not putting anything together. When I was smaller too, there used to be like a 3D game, and it looked like the guys were like real on there. And they'd have like swords and they could be fighting stuff. I mean, that was like a hologram game or some craziness. God, that was like when I was down in Florida. But I would probably never see anything like that again. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong's always a classic. If they were to come out with those again in the... But, to get like some of these big old names that you're talking about, I think it would just cost them a lot of money. So, I don't know, it's hard to say what they would, do. Yeah, I would too, but I don't think, somewhere down the road, maybe depending on how long this company's going to stick around for, they have a lot of issues. A lot of people want to say that they don't, but I'm going to go on the edge here and say they have a lot of issues they have to fix first. Which I've already seen that they've got new cabinets, a new manufacturer that's actually closing up the gaps around the whole entire perimeter of the cabins. Or some of them before weren't like all that great. So I mean, they're starting to do some stuff. Double Dragon, that'd be kind of cool. I don't remember if Double Dragon was ever actually a game with the arcade though. Double Dragon. I remember it being a Nintendo game. Huh. There was like an old game, I think it might have been Mike Tyson. Yeah, hold like these big like joystick things, and you would just go like crazy at it with each other. Punch Out or something maybe. I mean that was a fun game. Yeah, yeah. Actually, I got it on my Nintendo NES here. Have you seen that game ever? Have you seen that game played lately? I got Double Dragon. I got it all on the Wii. So, but I would buy it if it came out on the if it came out on arcade version. Oh, okay. Hmm. I remember playing a little bit of Jurassic Park, but I don't remember it being anything too exciting. So, um, Transformers now would be look a really cool. If they went about that the right way. Transformers game. I don't know if you guys ever remember there was this big rig truck that you played, and it had the big, huge steering wheel inside. And it had the big horn in the middle. You could beep the horn. I don't know whatever happened in that game. They just started like taking them out. I wonder where these games go. They get like trade and auctioned, and everyone just kind of gives up on them. It's kind of funny that they have to make some of the classic games come back again because to keep the kind of era of games going. I think so. Cars. Those big rig, the ones with the big steering wheel. That was the hardest game ever to drive. I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan, but I liked the idea of the game. I don't know. Now they're starting to come out with like these carnival games, games that like light up. Companies are making these games. They're charging $1 million for them. Whatever all these big companies are selling them for. I mean, there's some nice games out there, but they're just huge and heavy, and these suckers are easy to move around. I could pick them up, put them in wherever. Hopefully, they still make them the same, height, the same level. I like it that they are the height that they are to do the fact that they're easy to move around. So, yeah, I wouldn't change too much about that. Oh man, I think I'm getting a little under this weather though. Like, kind of sucks. This weather sucks. You can throw a couple bones. I put all my money into my arcade room. Throw a couple bones for doctors. Might have to go to the doctors. I'm not sure, but I think something's wrong with me. Who knows? The flu's going around in my neck of the woods. Hopefully, it's not going around your neck. The woods here. It's crazy. How was this little kid outside? I do got a couple more classic pinball machines over this way. I'll kind of flip around the camera, you can see them. So I got those are smaller pinball machines. They're nothing like too big, but the sounds on them are pretty sweet. I'm more of a fan of the sounds on them, and they just run off of batteries. So I play those too. But the paper sometimes gets in the way on one of the graphics. They didn't do a good job of like gluing it down or whatever. For $100, I guess, what do you expect? Everything that's like electronic always have issues with for whatever reason. There's like some monkey game where the monkey's always trying to cross the ropes from side to side catching bananas. Paperboy. Yeah, he would have the old paper, throwing them out. But I remember playing that on the handheld. I don't remember playing ever. Was that ever in the arcade? Paperboy. I can't say I recall playing in the arcades. How come I can't see one on one on another device? I could just like see your guys' comments instead of having to. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. I'll just have to turn off the volume. Now I can see the comments. Paperboy was the stuff back then. Skateboard games were back then pretty big too. I think that was like around Tony Hawk, because I'm about, how old am I? 36 now. So that was like Tony Hawk era when he started became like a legend and he was like the big guy on campus. A lot of that stuff I more remember like handheld devices, like Tetris. Tetris was kind of cool. I remember Game Gear. Game Gear was kind of cool. With Tetris, I was trying to find a Game Gear today. Anybody want to send me a Tetra or Game Gear? Let me know. They like laughed at me when I asked them. I was like, "Do you guys have Game Gear?" I was looking for a Game Boy. Game Boy. I'm sorry, Game Boy. I had a Game Boy. Never had a game. Well, I had a Game Gear for a while because I played Sonic. Sonic was a good game on there. So. Definitely. I want Tetris. I want to play Tetris. It'd be cool to have like a huge arcade game. They made like some digital arcade or some like crazy one that I seen at the arcade time one time, but that was probably like a $10,000 machine or something crazy that they had at Dave and Buster's over by my house one time. I could only imagine. So. So how old is Calvin? How old are you? Junior? Where's the senior? Oh my, you're 48. I thought I was old. Man. I don't have enough people to add as a monitor. Where are you from? Since you were 7. I've been playing kind of on and off. I got Xbox. There's one crazy game I just bought for Xbox. Do you have Xbox? How about the Nintendo Switch? What can you tell me about the Nintendo Switch? Everything I read about it hasn't been good. Hasn't been any good reviews. I'm kind of disappointed by that. Because they're, like, everything I've been looking up online, people have been just having a lot of problems. Every time I look up Switch, I find more problems than good things about it. I don't think I'll be getting that at $300 a pop for something that's not going to work, and they probably aren't going to work with you as much as friggin' this company. But the good thing about the Switch is you can buy tons of games for it. Yeah, that's why I was like, when I was searching on YouTube, all the glitches. It's crazy that that Nintendo hasn't figured out the glitches. Some of these big companies have a lot of these crazy glitches, like Xbox, where they're fixing all these Xboxes when that red button came out. The red button of death. I don't know if you guys remember that. It was the red button of death. And they spent billions of dollars. I mean, they lost. They were fixing everybody's Xbox for the longest time for free. Ugh. Everyone, the death of the red or whatever it was called back then. That was horrible.